searching for Jack Kerouac.
You got to walk that lonesome valley. Well, you got to walk it for yourself. Ain't nobody else can walk it for you. You got to walk that valley for yourself. My mother had to walk that lonesome valley. Well, she had to walk it for herself. Ain't nobody else could walk it for her. Yes, she had to walk that valley for herself. Oh yes, you got to walk that lonesome valley. Well, you got to walk it for yourself. Ain't nobody else can walk it for you. You got to walk.
Visited San Francisco, flew to Chicago, on to Oakland, California. Rental Mustang GT, fast weaving through heavy traffic over Bay Bridge. Wandered North Beach, San Francisco, suitcase weighed down with heavy words on the road. Where is Jack Kerouac? In Canada, Lowell, New York City, North Carolina, Denver, San Francisco, Mexico City, St. Petersburg, bones. White light, white heat, bones. Jack Kerouac's bones in Lowell, Massachusetts, where the road begins and ends. And I'm searching for Jack Kerouac out west as west can be west and still be into Olding, USA. There's the Pacific Ocean out past the Golden Gate. Asian immigrants on boats, pleading, waiting to get in, open spirit, the dream of freedom, of joy. It's okay to be happy. His Holiness the Dalai Lama looks deep into my eyes, my soul, and says, it's okay to be happy. What release I felt, years and years, layer upon layer of mountainous guilt for failure after failure of not being enough for anyone. Fell away. It's okay to be happy, especially far out west on the left coast. Jack Kerouac, the Dalai Lama, Thomas Merton, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, Jan Kerouac, determined to start a new life out west, far out west, San Francisco, Oakland, Berkeley, Mill Valley, Sausalito, non-stop performances, visits, travels, Berkeley, 1968, still 1969 in Berkeley, powwow with Einstein of the Sacred Herb, Peace Pipe opens Magic Realms, then cross campus to Moe's Bookstore, where I'm told that Chris Felver will be signing his new beat book. Chris Felver, the best photographer on the planet. I wrote his phone number down in the Flying Mustang GT, crossing Bay Bridge. Synchronicity, good signs abound. Beat. The most beautiful book ever produced and published on the Beat generation. In 2001, Ron Whitehead and I made a pilgrimage to Thomas Merton's grave to meet Father Patrick Hart. He had with him 2 poems that Jack Kerouac had contributed to Merton's journal, Monk's Pond, summer 1968. And on the next page, Jack Kerouac, Thomas Merton, the poems, the journals, the grave. Brother Pat and me at Merton's grave, where I also stood with Lawrence Ferlinghetti, 1993, and I'm searching for Jack Kerouac, Moe's Bookstore, Berkeley, and yes, in walks Chris Felver and a Felver entourage, including nubile neo beats, 3 young women walking their own beat road, a joyous reunion at Moe's Bookstore in Berkeley, California. Determined to start a new life, new beginning, days and nights, visiting Felver, Bridges, crisscross bays, endless miles of blue water, turquoise sky, islands, boats, birds, fish, prisons, San Quentin, Alcatraz, trust fund yuppies, homeless. The middle class is dead. Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush Jr. killed the middle class. Democracy is dying, even on the left coast. If we fail to reach our democratic potential, freedom and equality for all, if we fail, and we're failing, miserably failing, democracy will move west, continually west. Go west, young woman, young man. The time of the grandmothers, the time of the nurturing, healing, feminine energy has come. Patriarchy has sown destruction long enough. We must all, female and male, become healers. Peace, love, and understanding are not dirty words. Peace, love, and understanding are essential to our survival. Rather than viruses, let us be healer gardeners, dwelling harmoniously with Mother Earth. And I'm searching for Jack Kerouac, the one who'll shake the ones unshaken, the fearless one, the one without bullshit. And the Sunday morning church bells chime across the distance. I cast off the anxiety of authority, of influence, and make myself new, breathing in salty sea breezes. My lungs and heart are healed. Writing the heart, I have escaped my mental sanctum where for too long I have contemplated longing, loss, grief, my complicated navel. I have finally pulled my head out of my ass. I am born again. My new church is my body in which my soul dwells now. Wherever I am in church. My soul, my spirit, my heart sing songs of praise. I give thanks for each and every moment, event, person, being. I give thanks for the pain, suffering, joy, happiness, all and everything have brought me to this moment, this fleeting moment. And before this line is written, it will be gone, gone, gone into the past. Even right now, last less than a moment. Life flies by, no sense holding on to what is gone. Last breath will arrive soon enough. I am free, searching for Jack Kerouac, Jan's lost father, their bones, white bones, buried coast to coast, ghost to ghost. I see them now, holding hands, far seeing, staring at me from the other side. Jack and Jan Kerouac staring at me writing this poem. I hear Jack say, the world really does not matter, but God has made it so, and so it matters in God, and He hath aims for it, which we cannot know without the understanding of obedience. There is nothing to do but give praise. This is my ethic of art. In searching for Jack Kerouac, I realize that I don't know anything, nobody knows anything, but I embrace this beautiful, terrible mystery, this mysterium tremendum called life, and I declare that henceforth and forevermore I will do nothing but surrender my will to God and sing songs of praise, of thanks, of joy, of happiness. Even if I die in a gutter with a bullet in my head, I'll die singing songs of praise. And I'm searching for Jack Kerouac. Moe's Bookstore, Berkeley, Bird and Beckett Books, City Lights, Cafe Trieste, Cafe Greco, North Beach, San Francisco, Sausalito, Mill Valley, Oakland, non-stop performances, visits, travels. I bid farewell to ye old, holy, far out left coast, and I'm searching for Jack Kerouac. On the plain I read, the only people that interest me are the mad ones, the ones who are mad to live, mad to talk, desirous of everything at the same time, the ones that never yawn or say a commonplace thing, but burn, burn, burn like Roman candles. And on the plain by the window, peering through the clouds, I see Jack's smiling face, and he whispers from the distance, one night in America, when the sun had gone down, beginning at 4 of the winter afternoon in New York, by shedding a beautiful burnished gold in the air that made dirty old buildings look like the walls of the temple of the world, then out flying its own shades as it raced 3,200 miles over raw, bulging land to the west coast before sloping down the Pacific, leaving the great rear guard shroud of night to creep upon our earth, to darken rivers, to cup the peaks and fold the final shore in. I'm searching, yes, all these years. I'm still searching for myself, folding the final shore in, still searching for the ever-elusive Jack. That's right. I said Jack Kerouac. I'm searching for Jack Kerouac.
My father had to walk that lonesome valley. He had to walk it for himself, and nobody else could walk it for him. He had to walk. Oh, Jesus had to walk that lonesome valley. He had to walk it for himself. Ain't nobody else could walk it for him. He had to walk that valley for himself. Oh, yes, you got to walk that lonesome valley. Well, you got to walk it for yourself. Ain't nobody else can walk it for you. You got to walk that valley for yourself.